Labels. This is going to get real deep, real quick. And boy, I am probably may end up being going to be part 2. So, labels. What are labels? Labels, that's what I'm going to call it. Basically, things that you or someone else that you call that who you are. Sounds dumb, sounds simple, but it gets hella complicated, and let's get right into it because it's going to get real juicy. So, labels are something of what I would say defines who you are. Boy, sexuality, gender, male, female, married, single, and the laundry list goes even on, so whatever it be. So, whether it's pink, blue, color, stuff like that, labels. You identify of your identity. So, the thing about labels, right? Does it matter? Yes and no. It matters to you. It matters to who's close to you. At the same time, people who don't know you, they don't know your labels, so it don't matter. So, the thing about certain labels, it's hard to keep track with so much labels to a complete stranger or something of that. So anyone that is having like name tags like I am this, she, her, they, them, him, her, gender fluid, yes. But that's a lot of labels, right? For genders. But even though that's a lot of labels for who you're with, what it mean by who you're with. Oh, married. I'm single. Have a boyfriend. Have a girlfriend. With somebody, but it's complicated. Polyamorous. Labels. So, the thing about labels, it does define who you are, but at times, it don't. Because for the moment of conception of birth, you had a label. Doctor pull you out of the womb and say, this is a baby girl, this is a baby boy, or whatever it may be. Takes you out, parents like, oh, it's such a good, another label. And it was like, oh, it's a healthy, another label. You get it? Labels has been there since the beginning. So, where am I going at and why I'm discussing labels? It's because it's a matter of, does labels matter or not? Yes and no. Because labels are perceptions of reality of self-identity. I'm serious. It literally is. Because without all of these labels, we are nothing. Even though having nothing is a label, which is a contradiction. And that's funny. Because when it comes to certain labels, it's like we can't live without labels. What are my labels? A married dad, career man in the army, straight, married for certain odd years. Certain labels are earned, some labels are chosen. It's just a matter. These labels are just who you are. And it means the world to the self. And if it matters to someone else because they are close to you. If someone else trying to give you certain other labels that you reject, which is fine, and it's okay to reject certain labels because they're basically name calling anyway, or falsifying certain labels that you don't accept, don't accept them. And that's the other part. And that's the part why it don't matter. Certain labels that doesn't define who you are don't matter. Why? Because it's not you. When it's not you, it doesn't fit to be you, to how you define you. Because labels that you must cherish are what defines you. And that's how you're identified. As simple as enough as that is. I mean, As far as life is, people don't of the average, right? People would like as simplistic labels as possible at times. And any other label that may, because some people were like, oh, you're this, but I do not recall that is a label, but you are XYZ label. So they're trying to redefine who you are. And that's not something you define yourself as, but XYZ label. So the person who does not accept your labels, you don't have to accept them. And that is just the beginning. And I'm just going to leave it as that, because it gets real complicated, because the self-identification to who you are, to what you do, it gets real heartening, real fast, real quick. And that's why I picked this to shoot this video, because labels are important. That's for sure. And the end result of many things, the self is self-empowering. That's what keeps us going. And even if you may not be that certain label now, work your way towards that label, as long as it's physically possible. As long it hurts nobody. As long it's a label that everybody can agree with. Because society is it's a fickle thing. Sometimes society is okay, but yet not okay. That determines from country to country. But that goes back to the other video, to what's good and bad. I'll link that below. More on that. But if you want to know more about labels, or more specifically of the more in question, leave it in the comments below, because I have more to say, because I just want to know what you want to listen about. Something can be out of nothing, but nothing can mean something. Well, that's all I have for now. So leave a comment, leave a like, and have a subscribe, because I have many more topics to talk about. Until next time, bye-bye. What?